Thank you so much for making the most of this opportunity and being here at Demo Day. We're super excited to see what you guys have created. And yeah, this is like our first Demo Day, and we're looking forward to all of them to come and your involvement in the community in the future. So I guess like just logistical stuff. We'll just start off with Jared, because he has some investment banking work to do very soon. So he's just going to go, everybody's going to present their projects for around 3 to 4 minutes, and then we'll have a 1 to 2 minute Q&A. And then right after you present your project, make sure you share your GitHub link and your demo link in the ship channel. So there's a new channel on Discord, #ship, and it's just a public channel where everybody can see all your projects and capstones. So feel free to post in there right after you present so everybody else can take a look. And yeah, any questions before we begin? Max, anything to add?
No, I'm really excited, and I hope you guys are as well.
Awesome. Any questions? Sweet. I guess we'll get started. Jared, take it away.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for the introduction, Samay. Those PowerPoints aren't going to format themselves, so duty calls. But I'm gonna try to pop back in, see what all you guys worked on. So let me share my screen here. Okay, can you guys all see that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So my project was is pretty topical. I don't want to make this political at all, but I think, with all the stuff going on in the world right now, I think one of the most important things is to be educated. I think a lot of people try to have conversations about these things without really knowing the facts and kind of, the underlying dynamics, and it's just wholly unproductive. So I think kind of the first step towards any better future is, having people be more educated about what is happening right now in the world. So I compiled a lot of links. Some of these I've watched and read, a lot of them I obviously have not, but just one central place that kind of just has a lot of good content on kind of racial injustice and the legal system and voting and all that fun stuff. So these are all things to watch. Some of these are movies, some of these are documentaries, some of these are YouTube videos. These are a bunch of books that are topical. These are all just Amazon links, which I would have liked to link them to, Black-owned bookstores, but that was another undertaking in itself. Okay, and then also put a bunch of podcasts here that are good. I've listened to some of them, not listened to all of them. And then, by no means is this a fulsome list of places to donate, but a couple causes that I really think are important, and then just some of the more popular ones and some of the more relevant ones currently. And then this is just a link to about 100 more. And then I think voting is also really important, and it's all good and great to watch 10 documentaries and be very well educated on it, but you kind of have to go out there and do your part and make a difference. I always said my vote doesn't matter, but that's a dangerous mentality. So I'm saying the opposite now. You should vote. It does matter. I mean, no election is going to come down to one vote, yes, but everyone's got to contribute a little bit. So yeah, that was my project. I know it's not super techy or fancy and that, but I did put more of my time into, aggregating the actual content than I did into making squares change colors and whatnot. So yeah, that was my project.
This is awesome. This is like super cool. It's super awesome how you took all the time to aggregate all this information, because at the end of the day, it's really the content that you're presenting that matters. It's not how technically displayed it is. It's like your message, and your message is clearly come through. Really nice. Any questions for Jared?
Good job, Jared.
Thanks, guys. And I want to give a shout out to the Enlight team for being very patient with me and spending a couple late nights in the voice channel, helping me out with all my projects. This has been an awesome couple of weeks. I've learned a ton, and look forward to keeping in touch with all you guys and continuing to learn how to code.
Yeah, we hope to keep seeing you in our community, popping in the Discord, and
Absolutely.
code in quarantine is always going to be a thing. So
definitely.
And I love that you have
guys.
this platform that you can share as well.
Alrighty, I'll go pop that in the Discord, and I'll be spying on you guys, seeing what you guys did the last couple of days.
Awesome. Can you pick up someone else to go next?
Yeah, I can go next.
Okay. But Ashni, just remember, after you pick someone else. So popcorn.
Got it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
But so I haven't finished my project, so I'm just sharing something that I did before. So I basically this was one of the demos that somebody did, super fun. But so I put in a wait for it type thing while it's loading. And this is the total cases in the US. We use an API to get these numbers, and they keep updating every time any number changes. Yeah, that's basically it.
Awesome. It's hype. I love the picture in the background.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying to find a picture that was that would actually work. 'Cause I also tried implementing something where the text would be highlighted, but it was really confusing, so I just kind of gave up on that. But I think that in the future I'd try to put all the text in some type of text box, so I can have any picture in the background, and yeah.
Really nice. Awesome.
I like your emojis.
Thanks, dude. I was I literally looked up emojis in HTML, and then I realized that I literally just copy paste them.
It's actually really funny too, because in the news now, there's no longer any sort of ticker or any info bar about the latest statistics on COVID. So
Right.
it's kind of opportune that now you built something like this that you can reference.
Mm-hmm. I feel it's also just interesting to not only in the United States, you can I could probably implement this for a bunch of different states.
Oh yeah.
Keep stats on how it's progressing. Yep.
Cool. No, that's awesome.
All right, I'm gonna.
But yeah, thank you, Ashni. Please feel free to drop since it was a Replit, I guess you don't have a GitHub for it, but
Sure.
Definitely drop the demo into Ship. And feel free to add a short description too, maybe, so that it's contextualize what you did for people that look in the channel.
Yeah, for sure. I also
Matt.
like to submit my projects, so I'm gonna dip. But thank you guys. This was an amazing couple weeks. So thanks. I've actually learned so much. And I'll keep popping in the Discord.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Yeah, of course. Peace.
Peace.
Oh, she didn't pick on someone.
She didn't pick somebody, she just dipped.
All right, Ruben, pick a number between 1 and 4.
1 and 4. Let's go with a solid 2.
Solid 2. Oliver goes next.
Oliver.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Oliver.
And YouTube, possibly.
You're gonna be famous. Oliver.
I'm Oliver. And I'm going to share my project. Okay, can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, let me send you the link too in the Discord so you can play around with it too. So then it's interactive and all. Okay. Okay, I sent it in the Discord. Okay, so yeah, I've basically just been doing this to-do list for the past 2 weeks now. And I really liked Same's tutorial. I definitely learned a lot, and I made some modifications and added a few features. So you can like basically, I integrated the weather API demo, or I think it wasn't a demo, it was the tutorial, and then I put it in like these little places on my image that I found, and then I also made it so like it dynamically gets your time, so like update your time as according, and also the date. So it like looks nice. It's like a nice dashboard. And then so Sumay's tutorial showed you how to kind of add items and delete them. So I made some icons, and also like if you want to like cross them out, you can kind of like, yeah, you can cross them out like this, which is cool. And then you can delete them. And then another cool feature of this is that if you refresh your page, it'll like the data will still stay there using like local storage. So it's not like it won't go away if you refresh. And then let's do max is cool. So if I wait a little bit and then I delete it, I can go to my dashboard. So the dashboard has basically the total number of items you've ever completed, and then like the average time it takes to complete on something. So it's 11 because like obviously I didn't wait that long, but it calculates that, and also shows you a log of all the things that you've done in the past. And then you can go back home, and then if you want to restart, you just click this refresh button, and then it'll clear all your local storage, and then basically pretend as if this was like a new page. So it's basically all I got so far. But yeah, I was really interested in making a to-do list that kind of informs you, it's not just like a regular to-do list, but also that informs you like how you're managing your time and how long it takes to do something, and like seeing where you can be more productive. So that's kind of like the basis of like my work here. And then yeah, I was just kind of learning and doing different like tutorials and just like kind of combining them together. So I definitely learned a lot.
Big update since yesterday.
What do you say?
Big update since yesterday.
Oh yeah, I worked on it today for like an hour and a half, and I just went ham because I was like, oh, demo day is today. I need to do something.
The dashboard is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did in honor of Sumay. Let me add some stuff to it. I had some gradients.
Ooh.
It's lighter here and it's darker over here. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been working on, and I've definitely learned a lot, and I really like this learning style, and I'm glad like I finally got an opportunity to like get pushed, because I've always wanted to do stuff like this, but I really just haven't had the push. So this has really been a great foundation, and like being able to like learn with other people is cool. So yeah, thank you. That is my speech.
Are you gonna use this as like a new tab page or something like that?
Yeah, yeah. I still need to work on it, but that's the idea.
Very nice.
But yeah, feel free to use this. I think does it work on your guys' end?
Yep.
Okay, hype. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out after.
It's a real website. Yeah, it's good. You can probably override your new tab to make it go to that.
Yeah, there's definitely some code that, I just copy and pasted, but you know what? Whatever, it's fine. I understand it kind of.
That's like more than half the battle, though.
Yeah, so for all you copy pasters out there, I'm also a copy paster. But then I learned how to not copy paste and,
That's the journey.
So yeah. You guys have any questions or anything?
How did you get the time for completion? That was really cool.
Yeah, so I actually took that so I learned how to do this from your workshop, Varun.
Let's go.
So yeah, I just did that and just put it. I kind of just like took all these things, random things I learned, and just like put them together.
Oh, sweet. How did you so if you refresh the page, how does it work with the time for completion thing?
What do you mean?
So like, so if you had a to do and then you refresh the page and then you clicked like complete, would it would it start timing from when you refresh or from when you typed it?
It's the timing starts from when you initialize this like list item. So like once I create it, that's when the time starts, and there's like a basically like that's just like there's like a variable that just like sets like it's the time, and then once you click this delete button, it sets the end time, and it just when you go here, it just subtracts them and then averages them.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
Next step.
Either in this project or another.
Next step for me, I want to build the tennis idea I was talking about yesterday. Probably going to get some help from the guys over here, and whoever else has any information. But yeah, I really want to build like a tennis social network thing, and also like a league creator. I have some ideas. So that's probably gonna be a long-term project. I spend like a decent amount of time on that, but that's in the future. So
That sounds awesome.
Sweet.
yeah.
Oliver, I have an idea for this. Is awesome, by the way.
Thanks, man.
You should build in a feature where you can click it and it pops up as a new event on your Google Calendar, and so you can kind of add your to-dos to your calendar.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I don't know how to do. I was trying to do stuff with Google Calendar with vanilla stuff, but it's kind of hard, so I didn't get to that. But yeah, that's a good idea. Thanks, Jared.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, also, if you're ever curious on how to do the local storage stuff, I can show you now. So, because I know you made a really nice to-do list too. So, yeah, just let me know.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you so much, Oliver. This is an awesome project. Again, please be sure to share it and ship. And your final responsibility as part of this cohort is to popcorn to somebody else.
Yo. All right, I'll popcorn Sophie.
Sophie.
Wait, I just have a final piece. That was a very dope project. But I actually got stuck in traffic, so I won't be able to like really present anything. But I will present at late tonight if that's possible. I'll just show you guys, and then I'll send in the cohort or whatever. But yeah, sorry about that.
Okay. Send it in the ship channel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want to see it.
Okay. Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah. That man is dedicated.
Right. Let me share my screen.
I'm excited to see this one.
Oh, don't get your hopes up. I had to ditch it because it was so time crunchy. So, can everyone see it? Like my screen?
Yo,
Oliver needs to take it down.
What?
There we go.
Oh,
I think we got it now. Yeah.
okay, cool. So, I did the clock. What? We already did that. But then I added a little stopwatch function. Yeah.
Yo, that's hype.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled up Oliver too. I copy pasted a lot. Shout out to this girl named Julie. I don't know who she is, but she has this really nice stopwatch thing that she coded. So yeah, I felt kind of weird because I didn't really understand most of her code, but I'm like, at least I could alter some stylistic things and link the clock and the stopwatch together. So I went with the cute little color scheme, some yellow and pale blue and dark blue little things. It's cool because in her code, there's so many the colors. There's just so many little things that she just coded in there. Like the running time color is different from the stop time color, and these tiny little bars, and then this whole little background is different than when you play it. So yeah, that's about it. I spent way too long trying to center the stupid clock thing, but I figured it out. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
Originally, I was going what somebody was talking about. I wanted to do like it's not hard to explain, but does anyone like know what a spirograph is? I'm gonna look it up.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna do like a spirograph thing, and they have like a lot of people have like coded it before, but I wanted to like there's a lot of things I just didn't understand, and I just like could not figure it out in time. But
Like
that's what I want to do. What?
Generate it?
Wait, sorry, repeat that.
You wanted to like programmatically generate a spirograph?
Yeah, so
Oh.
the codes, it didn't, when they broke it down in the codes that I saw, like on CodePen, I saw one, it made a lot more sense. Basically, they have, oh my, this is so hard to explain if you're just looking at like this picture or whatever, but they have like an outer circle and then an inner circle. Is, you know, does anyone know like when you make a spirograph? Oh my God.
Yeah,
like
I've played with it.
Yeah, you put your pencil in the little circle, and then you put that circle with the pencil in it into a bigger circle.
Yeah.
And there's like the teeth, and that makes it cool. Like, yeah. So they just had the big circle, the little circle, and the arm length, which is like the size of, it's.
Oh, and like you could change it to make it.
Yeah. You could change the outer circle, the inner circle, and the arm length, and you get a bunch of crazy designs. It's really cool.
That's sweet.
You could probably do it in MATLAB really easily.
Ooh.
Maybe. Yeah. So I really want to do that still if I could figure that out. Wait, real quick. Can you guys see this? Like this orange thing?
The clock?
No, I just opened a different app. Okay, I don't think
I think you have the browser shared.
Okay. Never mind. Actually, I just want to show you guys, and I feel like we could, like, someone could help me do it really easily.
Just unshare and then just share your entire screen
Okay.
as opposed to just the browser.
Stop share. 1 second. Okay. So this was like the original idea. It's an app called Spirality, which is basically like a spirograph, but like simpler. You guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you draw one thing, but it repeats it or copies it every 20 degrees. So it makes a cool little spiral graph. So that I think is a lot more doable than the 2 circles in the arm thing.
Type.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
That's cool though.
Until then, thank you. I have my little stopwatch.
You know what you could do? You could use the Web Paint app to make the.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. That's like the basis of the idea, but I just didn't know how like to draw multiple lines with like one stroke. I don't know, man. Couldn't figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Sophie. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this.
Thank you for being a part of it. Yeah, feel free to pick someone else.
Oh, Sam in California.
Yeah, so I didn't really have a lot of time to make anything crazy. So this is just my personal website. Yeah, I honestly just came to this to like see everybody else's projects. So yeah, so it's just this. I have like a fun little like table of contents. I don't know, these all link to like the parts that are down below, and then this little arrow, and then it's kind of just that. I made a little blog, and then I have like my socials linked down there, but I don't really know what else to show. It's just this, but.
How did you make those icons? They look so
good. They're so cute.
Yeah, those are really nice.
I mean, there's like a website that has a bunch of icons and you can change all the colors and all that and then just put it in.
Did you design like your whole website, like the layout and everything?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's so good.
How did you figure out the table of contents? Like, how does that work? When you click one, does it take you to like the header on the page?
Yeah, like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
That's hype.
That is so pretty.
That's sweet. How did you make it scroll like that? Like scroll down?
what do you mean?
So like when you click on contact me, it seems like it scrolls down to it rather than jumps directly to it.
Oh, it's just like a little like function. I don't remember what it's called, but it's just like scroll into view or something, and you can like put it in the like CSS part, and then it just does the scroll thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's so
Hype.
pretty.
It's very pretty.
Thank you. Anyways, what else is in here? Could go next.
Big
I think I'm the last one, right? Okay. Let me see.
Nice haircut.
Okay. Thank you. I also shaved.
Ooh.
The beard is
Already
gone.
it.
Yeah. All right. So I will netlify it later, but for now, this is a demo. So like cool idea. If you have a
Jason
cool
did-
idea,
Oh God, man.
or like, boop, you publish it,
Ooh.
and my original idea was to have this thing that the login maybe I will implement later, but for now it's just a pop-up with a card that saves your idea and the time, and I still have to add the location, but eventually it'll have these cool little the main idea will be in the middle, and other um uh stuff on the sides of the card will tell you when and where you had the idea. And I think I really want to have something that will randomly generate your old ideas back to you. Because have you ever like scrolled down through your notes and realized like, wow, interesting stuff I wrote like 2 years ago? And so I think a good idea, you have to go through like tons of bad ideas beforehand to get to a good one. So I think this is like the basis of like, you type your stuff in this thing, it stores it for you, and then it'll show you when you log on, it'll show you one, and like in like a slideshow kind of thing. Yep. Then you can delete it.
Ooh. That's sweet.
That's a full on product there, man. And like even like in those cards, if you had like that light blue and made that entire thing like the map of like where you were or something like that, like
Yeah.
like the pin on the map where you were.
Right.
That's something that I think a lot of people might actually want to use. It's super cool.
Thank you. Yeah, there's still a lot of work. Like I haven't even gotten the local storage down. So Oliver, that would be great if you could show me how to do
Yo,
it.
I got you, bro. I'm a local
Yeah.
storage god now. Just kidding. No, I'm not. I
Yeah.
barely understand it. Okay.
Yeah, but I learned a lot of. I never did HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but I learned a lot through, you know, the Enlight team's help as well as the tutorials on Enlight. So thank you guys very much. It was a great experience.
Our pleasure. A cool idea would be like, maybe it can remind you of your idea, like, oh, you had this idea 1 year ago today, and it would be like cool to be constantly reminded of that.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
That's hype.
Maybe in the future you can make it send you a text or something.
Oh, okay.
What's that font? That font's hype.
Oh, I think it was.
Sorry.
Let me see. Avir next. Helvetica and sans serif. It's a font family.
You got the fire formatting, Jason.
Thank you.
Straight fire.
Well, why'd you call it Kaleidoscope?
The main idea was, like, so eventually with a random shuffling of the ideas, right? It's to help you like see your ideas differently and like to be reminded of your ideas. So I think the name kind of came from viewing the world a little differently, I guess.
Mm.
Very interesting.
This man is a businessman. I want to buy his product.
Yes, Sophie.
Thank you.
Yes, the clap.
Claps for everyone in the cohort. Such awesome projects.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thanks, guys.
Those are some sweet projects.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this was like over the course of 2 weeks. It was just so awesome, like seeing each one of you get like the aha moment throughout, like whenever, like during the help sessions or just like chatting in the Discord. It was just an awesome like experience for us as like mentors, and just wanted to say like thank you so much for like saying yes to when we reached out, and we can't wait to do more of these.
Yeah. And I just want to add that, just because the cohort is over doesn't mean that you have to stop coding now. The only difference is that you don't have deadlines anymore. So it's probably better, you have the freedom to, do things at your own pace, and you always have a community to get help from now.
Yeah. Are you guys going to continue to have like cohorts throughout the summer, or like what's your plan?
Yeah. This is number 0. We zero index them because, I guess we're nerds, right?
Yeah.
But cohort number 1 is in the pipeline. We're already cooking.
Oh, that's hype. Let's go, boys.
Awesome.
Nice.
Wow, this is the accelerated timeline we're talking about.
That's sweet.
Nice.